Hello and welcome. This is section 3 of the Art of Ritual. And I want to say a little bit about deity here. We're talking the realm of spirit. Deity is a tricky thing because, well, it just is. And I will say that deity for me is symbolic, just as the elements are symbolic. Deity, working with deity and invoking spirit and through different forms of deity, different gods and goddesses, is the ultimate way of connecting to ourselves and connecting to the broader world. In my mind, deity, when I invoke deity in ritual, where I am calling deity from is myself. In my mind, we create the gods in our image and not the other way around. I will even go so far as to say that I technically can characterize myself as an atheist because I don't believe that there really is, a large being out there or any number of large beings that, intervene and everything that, God and deity is supposed to do. However, I know what happens when I work within a framework of deity. I know what happens when I call upon deity, and when I call upon deity in various forms, such as Lakshmi, or Green Tara, or Sekhmet, or Buddha, who isn't really technically a deity. I've practiced many different spiritual traditions, and they're all part of me. And I step into those belief systems. I have another video about choosing your beliefs. So I choose my belief systems depending on what I need to accomplish. But at the heart of it all, the anchor of it all, is a deep connection to unity, to everything that is. That's what I call deity. Deity is the universe. I mean, all there is the universe, and it always, always, always follows its own rules. Therefore, I don't believe in the supernatural. Everything is part of the natural universe, and that includes miracles. And we only look at them as miraculous because we don't really understand the mechanism yet. So, in a ritual context, deity is the core that everything hangs around. Deity is at my core, and I choose what deities I'm working with based on what I need to bring forth from myself, based on what I want to manifest from within myself. Now, when I work with deity, it is not an intellectual exercise. It is deeply emotional, deeply spiritual, deeply creative. It is physical and it is intellectual. So all the elements hang around deity. And I would define spiritual as connectedness, that feeling of being connected. So whether you are a religious person or not, whether you believe in God, goddess, whatever, if you know that sense and that feeling of connection, and if you know when you put yourself in certain contexts, for example, out in nature, sitting watching the ocean, up in the mountains, wherever your special place is, if you put yourself in a certain context and you drop into that timeless place where you just feel like everything expands and opens and everything's connected, that's a spiritual experience. So spirit, deity, is the connecting point. It's the hub around which everything turns. And, we get drawn off of our spiritual center when we focus too much on the externals, the intellect, the feelings, the body, the will. When we pull off into those things, we can get drawn off of our center. So ritual is a way to bring everything back to that center around which everything turns. I could say so much more, but I'm not going to right now because I'm trying to keep these installments short. So that's installment number 3 of The Art of Ritual, and I'll see you again next time. Blessed be.